Hi, so here we are, July 16th, Tuesday evening, a few days before the county fair, and I wanted to walk you through my garden before I do a little harvesting. Quite a difference from last year. Hopefully you think that it looks beautiful at the moment, but I'm actually about 2 or 3 weeks behind in production here. So let me bring you through this garden oasis of mine and let you know how things are going. Well, the zucchini and squash are finally taking off. Always happens about the first or second week of July. Have a nice zucchini here that hopefully will make it to the fair. A yellow squash. Also, plenty of flowers. Again, I would have been picking squash this time last year. Heck, I'd have plenty to choose from to go to the county fair. Well, I got blue ribbon, kale, and Swiss chard last year or the year before. That's my kale this year, and that's my Swiss chard this year. I have tried, but I have been getting a gopher that took out a dozen or 11 of my broccolis earlier this spring, and the rabbits must be coming in and keep on nibbling at that kale and Swiss chard, so that is not going into the fair this year. The cucumbers here are all on these trellises. I got this great idea from a person in the town next over in Forestdale, and it helps me. I go vertical with the garden, and it gives me an extra 5 or 6 feet here. So these cucumbers, I would have been picking massive amounts of cucumbers by now, but I can barely get flowers and maybe something about an inch long. But in a couple of weeks, I'll definitely have plenty of cucumbers. As you can see, the flowers are really starting to take off here. My herbs are doing very, very well. And this is what I do with some watering here, my spigot. But this is all automatic irrigation, as you can see there. So here's the tomatoes. Tomatoes are doing well. I'm going to come around this trellis because what I really want to show you here is the garlic. Now the garlic is going to be harvested. I've clipped off the garlic scapes. Hopefully you know what those are. And have sauteed those up. But this is a garlic scape. Okay, this is a leftover garlic scape. You snap this off right about here, and you cut them up and saute them up. They're delicious. They taste just like garlic. But these garlics I'm going to be harvesting on Saturday, and the bulbs in here, I'm sure, hopefully I have a blue ribbon garlic bulbs here, if not best to show. And you can see the tomatoes, they're really just not coming in just yet. Those are, here's the nice San Marzano plum tomatoes. Here's some wonderful cherry tomatoes. So those are doing great. Those are going into the county fair. Those plum tomatoes, even though they're green, they accept them to go into the county fair. These are my potatoes. So I took those black compost bins that seem to never work for anybody, and I filled them up with great compost. And so these, I was hoping were going to be ready for the county fair, the potatoes, but I'm going to hang on to these babies for a couple more weeks because those potatoes are still growing. Here is the green beans, the Italian flat green beans. Plenty to choose from. Let me see what I got here. Hopefully I can, there we go. So plenty of green beans I'm going to be harvesting and entering into the county fair. These are my hot peppers. I'll be using those for, to hollow them out and put prosciutto and cheese in there and olive oil and can those. Here's some more garlic. Here's my onion. These are Walla Walla onions. They're getting there. They're not Walla Walla quality quite yet. If you know what Walla Wallas are, they grow quite large. Sweet potato. This is my first year with sweet potato. I have something in the garden that keeps chewing those up. So they're going to be, I'm going to do the sweet potatoes for one of those bins over here behind my shoulder now. And instead of potatoes in one of those bins, I'm going to do sweet potatoes instead. See if I can do a little bit better. But again, here we go. These are the cherry peppers. And on a heat index, they're only about 200. But they do have a little zip to them. There is my cucumber on this trellis. And this trellis as well. So here's the largest cucumber I have. And like I said, I'm about 2 or 3 weeks behind in production there. So that's it. Let me back up here a little bit and give you another shot of my garden. Okay. I have 4 raised beds with drip irrigation. And hope you enjoyed the walk through here. And that's it. That's my garden for this year of 2019. There's that compost bin also. All right. Well, take care. Thanks for listening. And stop by anytime. I'll walk you through. Bye for now.